What's up, y'all? Exodus 1, aka Indigo Sky, aka Trigger Rank. And I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely the notification bell. If you'd like to donate to the platform, cash out in the description. You want to follow me on any other platform, everything in the top of the description of my channel. With that being said, let's get this show on the road.
You are watching a master at work.
Alright, y'all, we about to rock out on this. Last one of the night, y'all.
Real trap shit.
Avis Avis Peaches. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? I had to flash out that last line and come back, but I'm gonna chill with y'all for a little bit, cool with y'all for a little bit, and we gon' Tamara, Tamara Don Benjo, Tamara Don Benjo. How you doing? Hey, where y'all coming in from? Let everybody tell me where you tapping in from. Where y'all tapping in from, man? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. What city, state, province, country, sovereign entity, USS space station? Let me know. Canada. What's up? Canada in the house. Old Canada. I'm in America. I'm in America. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. You ever been to America? And what city you in? Like you in Toronto? You in where you at? I'm about to burn myself up in that man. Thank you so much. Y'all think I should cut it off? Go bald face? Then put a one in the chat if you want, or two to keep it. Two to keep it, one in the chat to cut it all off. Salute, salute. What's new from Diddy? Diddy about to get out of jail. Why y'all laughing? Diddy ass coming home, y'all. Yeah, Diddy coming home, bro. Appreciate it, Tyler. Tyler Carter. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, bro. But y'all laughing talking about Diddy, boy. Diddy coming home. All right, y'all. We going to Poetic Flacco. We about to check this video about Poetic Flacco. Charleston White did it this time. Charleston White, nah, I'm dead serious. Diddy come home for real, bro. Like, they basically they're looking at the charges and they're like, nobody in history has got that much time off of those charges. So yeah.
People are very upset at Charleston White. He may have finally gone too far. And he may have finally said the thing that a lot of people probably won't be able to ever get over. Charleston White disrespected somebody who we all love, who's no longer here with us, and their kid is no longer here with us. And not only did he stop there, he also disrespected other people who's no longer here with us, whose kids are no longer here with us as well. So he did this interview with Rainwater, where they're discussing his actions and things he has done.
Dead ass serious, bro. Like they done had I forget who put the video out. Somebody put the video out. I think we was reacting to it yesterday. I forget who it was, but it's basically like Diddy right now under the Mann Act charges. So the Mann Act was created in 1910, y'all. That's this law is 116 years old. That's how they was able to lock Diddy up over that law. All that RICO and all that stuff, they wasn't able to get him on that. And they were basically saying, well, shit, since y'all couldn't get him on the other stuff, why did y'all give him 50 months for the Mann Act when basically the Mann Act is something that people might get 12 months over it. They gave him 50 some months, so yeah. But yeah, Charleston White did it this time, y'all. He went overboard. He been going overboard, but this time right here, yeah.
And whether he regrets it or don't regret it, and Charleston White obviously doubles down and said he don't regret nothing. And then they start discussing things he said about people's kids.
That's my third aggravation.
That's what I'm saying. Do you think God gonna keep on letting you beat it?
Yeah. I think I beat two as a kid. Yeah. I did time for a murder. That's on my record because I'm not hurting nobody. I'm talking. There's no karma on your words. Yeah. There's no karma on your words. Because if it was, the person who gave you your pain and your hurt from
in the Bible, it says the power of life and tongue. The power of life and death is in the tongue, and you can actually talk your death up.
Have karma. The things you said to the people, meaning your baby mama who you once loved. I hate you. I wish you were dead. So you said things to the people you really love worse than what I said to people I don't know. But you said worse to people you love.
I woke up this morning, you said, baby.
I did. And we've said more other things, baby.
Why?
Why? What you mean, baby?
You said baby before work too. Did you apologize for it?
Never.
So obviously, because the baby and Charleston White situation is fresh, you probably already know what's going on. Charleston White dissed the baby and his daughter because the baby went off on Charleston White's cousin for painting a picture of his daughters. Charleston White felt like that was out of line, so Charleston White dissed the baby. But what you probably may have forgotten about is the Fort Worth kid. When Charleston White said he don't feel bad and never will he feel bad.
See, listen, this is, if you still listening, that's the court's fault. If the courts would have tried to get him for assault and battery on Cassie, they would have had a case. They would have definitely had a case. They tried to trump the charges up to some RICO, like this man was a fucking big ass bro. How you sex trafficking and everybody that supposed to been trafficked was men? Cut it out, bro. Cut it out, bro.
He's referring to Lil Ronnie and his daughter. So Lil Ronnie was shot and killed at a car wash, and his daughter was in the car when the ops pulled up, and the ops shot through the car and hit the daughter and killed her as well. That situation was horrific. It was horrifying. It probably pulled at the heartstrings of everybody but Charleston White.
A manhunt is underway for two capital murder suspects who killed a father and daughter in Forest Hill. Good evening, I'm Steve Eager. Police say 24-year-old Adonis Robinson and 21-year-old Jacoby Russell are responsible for shooting and killing a local rapper, Ronnie Sibley, and his 5-year-old daughter Monday at a car wash. Fox 4's Deion England has the latest from police. Deion.
The police chief here in Forest Hill says the search is on for the two men responsible for this double murder. The chief also called them cowards.
Two capital murder suspects are now identified and subjects of a manhunt.
They're scared, they're cowards, they're hiding.
They are 24-year-old Adonis Robinson and 21-year-old Jacoby Russell, both of Fort Worth. Investigators say the two are the gunmen captured by surveillance cameras at a car wash Monday during the ambush and double murder of music rap artist Ronnie Sibley and his 5-year-old daughter, Armani.
We have public enemy number one, Adonis Robinson, who's also
rest
a
in peace
registered
his
sex
soul
offender.
and that baby.
Public enemy number two.
Rest in peace to him and his daughter, man. And I don't wish death on nobody, but especially not a child. Especially not a child. Y'all grown ups, y'all got y'all beefs. Y'all do what y'all do. I don't want to see nobody pass away in any instance. But to have a child in the mix of this, and it was probably over something that wasn't even worth beefing over.
Jacoby Russell, who's on the run.
Public records show Robinson was arrested in 2019 and later convicted for the violent assault of a woman who was walking along a trail near Marine Creek.
His reason for disrespecting that beautiful little girl is so odd. Because Charleston White and the little girl's father didn't have beef before his death. They didn't have no issues. His reason for disrespecting the little girl is because the little girl's mama was apparently acting ratchet on IG Live and saying certain things like she want her baby to be.
Now that right there is very ignorant. You should have never said nothing about that child because of how her mother acted. Like that right there that's cold blooded, bro. Like I just believe he just say whatever. He just say whatever come on the top of his head, and that ain't cool, bro. Because you know, a lot of these places you gotta go, bro. You don't understand, bro. It's people out here that's close to some of these people. And you gotta be careful, man.
Burying Gucci, and they gonna get the killer. So because he has an issue with the mother and how she's behaving, he's now saying F the little girl and making fun of her. And I'm like, Charleston White has so much good to offer, man, that doesn't understand why he goes down this route and die on these hills.
Because you know what? I saw her on camera bragging about her baby finna be buried in Gucci, and them hoes were popping. Them hoes popping Don Julio ballers and everything, talking about they finna get their hair done after collecting money for a dead baby.
If you think that's bad, it gets worse. Charleston White would then find a way to incorporate Kobe Bryant and his daughter into this, and then disrespect them and say F Kobe Bryant's dead daughter.
And nigga, why would I feel sorry for a nigga? I don't feel sorry for Kobe Bryant daughter. That's it, because why?
Man, this nigga is crazy. Like this nigga here is insane, bro. For you to say that about Kobe Bryant and his beautiful daughter Gigi, bro, you trash, bro. Alright, y'all, hold on. We're gonna finish this one out. Let me just finish this drink, y'all, and I'm about to get up out of here, but
Because the pilot wasn't flying. Kobe made the pilot fly. The pilot said no. But because Kobe needed to get to that game.
But what does that have to do with his daughter passing away? I know Kobe might have been the type of person to, love basketball to the point where he wanted to, go above and beyond. But at the end of the day, bro, you can't blame Kobe for wanting to be a great competitor. And in that, with his child, there comes a passing of the both of them. That's very disrespectful. And I do not agree with what, y'all talking about, you ain't got no words for Diddy. Diddy ain't killed nobody.
Every aircraft in California that day was ordered to be grounded. Do you think Kobe didn't tell that? You think that pilot put his license on the line and he knew how unsafe it was to fly?
She died for her father's sins.
There you go. Just like a drunk driver. Do y'all feel sorry for drunk drivers? No. They didn't feel. I still don't hear nobody feel sorry for Timber Rice.
I would still think it's absurd if you want to say F the adults after they passed away tragically from mistakes they made. In terms of Lil Ronnie driving around in the ops neighborhood, the ops territory, even though, the ops don't own a goddamn thing, right? This is a city, right, that's owned by
I hate that shit when they be talking about ops and this my neighborhood, bro. Them folks walking around that bitch don't own a goddamn thing in the neighborhood. They might own a car, if that. You don't even own the mailbox, bro. That's somebody else's shit, bro. And even if you own your house or whatever, that don't mean that you could just take people out because they're from another set, they come through your hood. Like, I mean, I understand the wars and the gangs and things of that nature, but It just don't give it the right to just hurt innocent people.
Taxpayers, gangsters don't run these towns, but still, being in proximity of people who don't like you while you're with your daughter, that's a mistake. But do he deserve to die for that? No. Right? And even if you believe he deserves to die for that because he's an adult, you think that innocent little girl who had no idea what's going on, she's just happy to be with her daddy?
That's an innocent baby, dog. Innocent little girl. They didn't have nothing to do with it, bro.
You think she deserves that? You think that she deserves to get murdered in cold blood because of that? Obviously, to normal people, the answer is no. No. A 5-year-old don't deserve to get murdered in cold blood because her father was at the wrong car wash. No, that's absurd. Even with Kobe and Gigi, if Kobe told the pilot to fly, the pilot is still the professional. Hey, Kobe, we can't fly. Da 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 da. Hey, we'll die. Da da da. If the pilot flew, we don't even want to cast blame. Let's just say, okay, it's Kobe's fault. That still doesn't warrant saying
talking
Gigi
about the daughter,
deserves to die and it's karma that she's dead.
Talking about that child.
That's absurd. Even saying F Kobe is absurd. But Kobe is the adult in this situation. The kids are innocent. They didn't do nothing. I'll even take it further. For Charleston White's own self-preservation, saying things like this isn't worth it. Like, what's the reward for saying F Kobe and his daughter during an interview that got 50,000 views? Again, 50,000 views is nothing to sneeze at. But was the risk really worth the reward? No. For his own self-preservation, you think Target and these corporate...
Nah, that was crazy, bro. Like, why would you talk about that man and his daughter like
that? Is coming to do business with you? If they can turn on Twitter and see, what? Hold on, you said F who? Charleston White just boxed himself in badly with this one, man. Because making fun of rappers, saying F dead rappers, there's at least a message within that. Saying F Kobe and his daughter and saying,
ain't no message.
What's the message with that one? That's
ain't no message in that.
Because the excuse a lot of us give, now I don't got no problem with Charleston White, man. Right? Like, yo, me and Charleston...
Man, this clown used to be my goddamn cameraman, bro. Charleston White used to be my cameraman.
I have had a conversation.
No cap.
I rock with Charleston White, which is why I'm even making this video, because this is absurd. Nobody should be doing this. And if he has any interest in taking this beyond the Chitlin circuit, this should be something you come back for and apologize for, man. This is just unwarranted. You got no reason to do this whatsoever. Now, Charleston White will continue, and he would give us some additional details about the death of Lil Ronnie. Apparently, he would claim that Lil Ronnie robbed some dudes in the same car he was driving his daughter in that neighborhood at some point. And Lil Ronnie apparently had a hotel nearby, so he felt at least somewhat safe.
Still to this day. So, yeah, a nigga baby, and he riding around in the car that nigga been robbing in. He riding around in the car with the robbing in the nigga's neighborhood that they robbed around the corner from the ops. Yeah. Come on, nigga. Staying in the hotel with the baby. Let's talk about that. They stay in the hotel right there. Right. They ain't have nowhere for the baby, nigga. So I ain't killed the baby. Children suffer from their father's sins. Children have to suffer from the choices and decisions of the mother and father.
The disrespect didn't stop here, and honestly, a lot of people didn't really see what Charleston White said during this interview. Is what he said after the interview that caused a lot of the backlash and the media storm. So Charleston White was discussing.
So it's worse? Damn, it gets worse? Wow. This is crazy.
Since Shaq during his interview, like Rainwater brought up Shaq. Now, after they talked about Shaq responded back to them. And that led to Charleston White saying something that he will later regret. Well, he hasn't expressly regretted, but based on the public backlash, he's going to regret this at some point.
You're like, Twisted. Oh, so how do you feel about Shaq going forward?
Yes. But I don't talk to Black. Black too talented to be Shaq, but whatever push
I'm trying to tell you the same time.
Yeah, he too talented to be Shaq. Man, Shaq should have been investing in rather than, yeah.
Let me tell you what I did. So I'm trying to get back to you and do better. So I go get a big old girl, like 300 pound plus, West Dallas. I'll make her one of the The coldest girls around here give a buzz. Shaq see what I do. Trick on. Buy an apartment, buy a car. Say, Rain, you need more than Rain. Gave me $7,500 to get out of my contract. Ain't nobody heard from her since. I look on the page, Shaq is rapping with her. So what I believe, Shaq getting out is, he want to be an artist. He always want to be an artist, you know what I'm saying?
Man, Shaq been an artist. Shaq been an artist and Shaq Fu and all that. With the Fu Schnickels. If y'all old school and y'all in here, you know the Fu Schnickels. That first album Shaq had an album with Method Man and all them on there.
And I told Twisted Black.
He fulfilling his dream.
Yeah.
He had a hit song. Shaq had a hit song called My Biological Didn't Bother, talking about his dad and then talking about his stepdad was the one who read.
And Twisted Black is opening him up to his streets. You know what I'm saying? One thing you can say.
That clip you just heard went viral on Instagram, so Shaq responded back to that clip by commenting, and he writes, "Don't nobody want your bum eye, nobody knows you. Say my name as much as you want. You still a broke rap boy. Have a great day, little boy." So he commented under the clip of them discussing, so it's unclear who he was calling a rap boy. But both Charleston White and Rainwater took offense. So Charleston White
I think he's talking about Rainwater. He got to be talking about Rainwater because Rainwater just explained that he was the one who actually had the girl.
Responded back to Shaq. But in his response, he said something else about Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi that a lot of people didn't find cool or amusing at all.
Somebody tell Shaquille O'Neal he 9 feet tall with $1 billion and can't please no hope. Somebody just please Shaq. Don't nobody give a Shaq. Shaq mad because me and Rainwater took both of it. Me and Rainwater knocked Shaq for 2 holes. And Shaq is mad because them hoes told him I got a 9-inch long. Shaquille O'Neal, I didn't want to tell you. Go on and get that penile enlargement. You too long, tall, and big to be small. Without it. Listen, Shaquille O'Neal, I know you're mad. If I walk around that big, feet big, hands big, head big, big, and God don't give you no dick, that's why you couldn't shoot free throws. Wasn't no balance. So I just want to tell Shaquille O'Neal, and you Shaq, and Kobe too, Kobe Bryant. I be on one every morning. I'm not.
Damn, this shit crazy.
Kobe Bryant. Phil Jackson.
Well, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think? Did Charleston White go too far? Or do you guys feel like this is one and the same?
He went too far, man. Y'all go check out Poetic Flacco, man, channel. Got a very informative, got a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but that right there kind of fucked me up a little bit, bro. That shit right there was some goofy shit. That's not even goofy. That's just evil, bro. All right, we're going Poetic one more time, y'all. One more time. Probably do this thing. Try to get an hour out of this thing. Where y'all tapping in from, city, state, province, let me know.
It's not looking good right now for Ebro, Rosenberg, and Laura Styles, the former High 97 hosts. They're currently the laughingstock of the internet, and a lot of people is taking a lot of joy and pride in their downfall and their failures. They've only been independent content creators for about a few months now, and they're already complaining. Now, the reason why them struggling as independent creators is amusing, is rewarding to a lot of people, is because they spent years, maybe a decade, talking down upon YouTubers for just being YouTubers. They had a track record specifically when they were talking about people like DJ Academics and DJ Vlad of saying things like, man, y'all just YouTubers, y'all not nobody, bruh. And they would say those things to diminish DJ Vlad and DJ Academics when people brought up the fact that, Vlad platform and Academics platform was outperforming High 97. They would say, man, y'all just YouTubers, like, y'all sitting down with 6ix9ine, we sitting down with President. Like, that would be, right, like their response. So because of that, people were very excited to hear Ebro admit defeat and confess that they were having a very tough time booking certain guests now that they are independent YouTube creators. That the guests that would just pop up to High 97 and F with them ain't really trying to F with them no more now that they're independent. And he's complaining about this, and people are celebrating because now you finally understand, all right, that
when you going independent, it's a real super grind, bro. That's why y'all see me on here so much. This is a real deal grind, bro. Like, this ain't no nothing you could just do once or twice a week or whatever and think you just gonna, unless you got big stars on your shit. If you trying to get this shit out the mud on your own, that's why I'm reacting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, without this, I mean, I could do a lot of talking, but it's just good to be able to react to other things, like other subjects, things that we don't know about, stuff like that. So that's why, like, to me, it just feels like, bro, when you on this YouTube journey, bro, especially when you like Dolo like me, bro, you getting this shit out the mud, bro. This shit ain't easy, bro, to get on here every day, be able to talk for hours and hours and hours and be able to get this shit cracking, bro. Shit ain't
people
easy.
weren't pulling up.
Bro, I built my own soundboard. I built my own motherfucking soundboard, dog. Like,
You are watching a master at work.
I built my own fucking soundboard, bro. Like, myself, my nigga.
Much cachet. They were pulling up, right? Because you was under a brand.
Oh, now things are tougher. You know what I'm saying? We're just ELR. We don't even have the cosign of the heritage logo. You know what I'm saying? We're not traditional media anymore. We're just some people on YouTube, so it's a lot different.
Hey, don't
That
say
is
like
true.
that.
They may act different out here.
No, Laura, I'm telling you, people
know.
are acting different.
I know.
You haven't experienced people acting different? Somebody I've known for 30 years the other day, I was talking to them about some artists they work with and me wanting them on this show.
Uh-huh.
And they were like, yeah, send me some details about the show.
Nah.
We gotta send out a press kit.
Nah, bro.
That's where we're at.
It's underrated. People get weird, man. And Ebro made a great point yesterday. I hit you guys up to be like, yo.
Look, y'all, we about to go to, hold on. It says no deal made. Wow. Hold on, y'all. We gotta go to this. Well, nah, I'm not going to that. But they said no deal with JD fans will, because I think one of these things I was reacting to, bro. It was on some bullshit. Hold on. I'm just gonna keep reacting to the people I normally react to. Trap on Ross. We need to go do this alien thing right quick, and after I do that, bro, I'm about to check out. But the alien shit is we about to get into it right quick, y'all. Yeah, these motherfuckers. The alien shit. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Where the alien shit at? One day ago, the president met aliens 3 times. Confirm real. What? Not 3 times. The president met with aliens 3 times? Hold on, we gotta check that one out. This is the last one. Hey, y'all, we are reacting to Trap. We are reacting to Trap More Ross channel, orientated by Trap Lord Ross. So let's get this thing going. Alright, y'all. This is the last one. I'm about to go to bed after this, y'all.
Folks, there is a lot of crazy new stuff coming out with UFO files, and you're not going to believe some of what I'm going to tell you in this video, because now we're hearing more and more, high-level politicians, mainstream media actually reporting on what's going on with the unidentified flying objects, these beings from the universe, and we've heard time and time again that the government are denying that there's any extraterrestrial beings out there that have been found. But it sounds like that was a whole bunch of cap. And we're seeing more and more politicians coming out to say, yes, it's actually true, and the government knows that we're not alone in the universe, and they're trying their best to keep all of the proof and the information about these extraterrestrial beings and crafts from the public, but they really can't stop it anymore. And there's been some absolutely crazy information that's been leaked, and I'm going to explain it to you all in this video. So the first thing that I'm going to show you here, okay, Representative Tim Burchett, okay, he would tell a news host, we are not alone. Roswell, Area 51, right, Patterson, we've been hearing about this for 70 years. You know, I can't talk much about it because you're an active member, but are we alone? He said, no, we're not alone. He said, they're here, it's real, right? Confirmed. Listen to this.
Roswell, Area 51, Wright Patterson, down in Dayton.
So this shit about to get ugly, bro. Bro, they let out the fact that UFOs are really out here. Shit from another planet is out here, bro. Shit about to get
Ohio.
crazy.
We've been hearing about this stuff now for 70 years. That we have it, we don't have it. That we've re-engineered it, no, we haven't. I know you can't talk about much because you're an active member. But just give me a wink. Are we alone?
No, we're not. We're not.
Holy, wait a minute. Guys, did we just break that? Wait a minute. Is that April Fool's today, Tim?
No, it's second. No, we are not alone.
We don't make all them movies up just because somebody's creative in Hollywood and knows how to write that.
No.
They're getting this from somewhere.
Let me leave you with this one, Dad.
Okay.
I was in a meeting, and I'll just leave it at that. It's a meeting because I have a lot of meetings. Yeah, and if that was allowed to be told in the public, the wheels would come off.
Yeah,
they would come off.
About go crazy.
Because every detractor,
it wouldn't even be just in America, it would be all around the world. It would be like, so, like, bro, if they're able to prove that this stuff is really going on, dog, like, the world is gonna change, dog. Sure.
Was put in their place.
They said the government did so much to silence people that spoke out about this, the wheels would fall off the government if they admitted that they know that the aliens are real. It's crazy. It says the wheels would come off the programs or the wheels would come off society. Every detractor in the meeting was put in their place. Interesting. Does that mean people have been killed, disappeared? It was like, I can't fully grasp what he's...
Trapmore Ross just put up countless videos of people that's dealing with the whole UFO, UAP dilemma, beings from other planets, all this kind of stuff. And what's crazy is a lot of these people are connected in certain groups that know about this, and they're, you know, saying, what, man, cut it out, bro. Watch out, bro.
Saying here, but we're
Watch
not
out,
alone.
bro.
That is big. Feels like to me he's saying everyone was skeptical about aliens, was shown something that put them in their place and gave them no room to be a detractor. The second the wheels would come off the government, it seems the US government has been working with aliens for many years, which is why the technology got so advanced in a short time frame. At least that's a conspiracy I heard many years ago, but now maybe they were onto something. It's the next natural step after aliens are real, and we have some of their stuff.
Thank you, Zuka.
Right? It is insane. Okay.
Zuka
Said this like a million times. As the US government admitted in 2017, we're not alone. This isn't new. Even the Pope thinks we're not alone. The issue is most likely just what Elizondo stated. There's a large group.
Appreciate you, Zuka One Kid. Thank you. Yeah, man, I'm gonna roll with y'all tonight, bro. I gotta go to work tomorrow, but I ain't even tripping, dog. I'll get there. I'll be there. We gonna show up. And I'm gonna be on time, so. Like Luka Doncic. Oh, okay, Zuka one kid. Okay. I got you. Man, Luka hurt. AK hurt. LeBron out there playing. Well, my bad, I ain't mean to throw that up, y'all. LeBron out there playing, 41 years old. He balling out like goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Hey, LeBron goddamn killing them out there, bro. Cause see, I think what LeBron, like, one thing like LeBron be doing, bro, cause like if you got people like AK-47 and Luka Doncic, bro, like you could like no matter how big of a star you are, you definitely can like you can kind of like fall back like a small back. But shit, them folk got hurt. That nigga LeBron James came back like a goddamn asthma attack, bro. Like I'm talking about this man scoring out the wazoo. Man, when them folk got hurt, man, LeBron, bro, y'all go look up LeBron goddamn since Luca and AR-15 got hurt, bro. LeBron been playing like goddamn the GOAT, nigga.
Evangelical Christians in the government who think everything is a demon and are refusing to release any info. While it will not negate Christianity, it will negate the evangelical messianic cult which they belong to, and it will.
Nah, it ain't gonna be enough, but I'm just saying, like he out there, he able to really kind of like just put himself out there and just shit. I'm 41, I'm still balling out here. Like without Luca and AK, they're not gonna be able to they ain't gonna be able to shake nothing in the playoffs. Like they ain't gonna be they probably ain't even gonna make it. But the only way LeBron James will be able to just come back like crazy, bro. Like if he just went 51-50, he just went crazy on them folks. And he fuck around and win a championship this year, bro. That'll be NBA history, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. But yeah, man, that joint, bro. If LeBron fuck around, I'm talking about if he fuck around and win that championship this year. Hey, bro. If you bet on that right now in Vegas, just say you put $1,000 that the Lakers gonna win the championships right now, bro. Do you know how much money you would make, bro? It said what? It said you don't need to get a job. You can also use them as the best advice. They can the Rockets. They have to play Thunder. It's not looking good. Yeah, if they play the Thunder, like you said, they get past the Rockets and go to the Thunder. And but y'all seen that boy Cooper Flag? Boy, Coop. But hey, Coop been killing them folks, man. Coop got down the youngest in the NBA history. Like, we ain't even talk about. I don't even think Kobe scored as many points. Coop done scored 51 points in one game. And he had a 2 game where he had 40 points back to back. And I think Coop scored 51. Let me see. Hold on. Richard. Let me see. Let me check this out right quick. Hold on. I think Coop, cause Coop my new like Coop, yeah, he gonna be big, bro. Let me see. All right, let me see. Flag. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, they say even LeBron. They say he doing some shit even LeBron didn't do. So he had a game. That's when that was. Damn, that was in December. 37-point game. Bro, this man 18 years old, bro. In the NBA, my nigga. Like, on God. He was just one day after the game. Yeah, he had 40. He had 40 points 2 times. Let me see. I'm trying to see though. Let me see something. Let me put all. Let me put all. See if they put that shit on the thing. Let me see. Warline, brethren. Warline. They said Cooper Flag, youngest in NBA history to score 40 points. Come on, bro. Cooper Flag record as youngest 50-point scorer in NBA history. Man, he 18, bro. The man is 18, my nigga. The electricity bill. Boy, my shit cheap as hell, boy. See, I'm in Atlanta, bro. I'm fucking with motherfuckers who know how to turn plastic into gasoline. They call it plastoline. I'm in Atlanta with a plastoline at. We got a little young nigga out here, bro. He could turn plastic bottles into gasoline. If y'all don't believe me, go look it up. I swear to God. I'm talking about on my mama. They got a little nigga right now in Atlanta in his early 20s. He take old goddamn plastic bottles and turn them into gasoline you could put in a car, bro. And the shit's frying. He put it in a Rolls Royce and he put that bitch in the head in like I think either a Hellcat or no, I think it was a Dodge Charger, a Charger or something like that. Bro got the I'm proud of little bro though. Little bro got he got it though. Alright, y'all, we about to keep on.
It will discredit them, and with discredit, they will lose power. These are the people who worship Mammon, but have not convinced them.
Somebody said I use the type of medicine. Hey, cut it out, bro. Somebody said, do I use medicine? Nah, bruh. Honestly, bro, like, that's just the way my hair grow, bro. My hair grow like, if I was to grow the hair on my head, it would look just like this right here. Like, on my beard here. I've been bald for a minute, so I just like being bald.
They are Christian. That is even as they do what Jesus forbade. Okay.
And
so
it's easier to maintain and keep up and things of that nature, because when you got like hair on your head, you got to get this done, that done. But for me, all I do is shave my head bald, and I know how to line my shit up, get the line right, bim. Like, I'm talking about like Optimus Prime out this hole. And that's it. You did. But yeah, thank you, man. Bro said, do I use medicine? Hey, that's funny. Bro said, do I use medicine to grow my beard out? That's crazy. I got a screenshot.
Outlets have been reporting on a string of suspicious disappearances involving high-profile UFO. We've been covering this on the channel for quite some time, okay? But now it is getting to the mainstream news. I know a lot of people don't rock with Fox News. I'm not the biggest Fox News fan, but it is a mainstream media that do be reporting on mainstream news.
6.
And even there now picking up.
Now, I'm from Florida, bro, but I used to fuck with a chick out in Zone 6. I used to be out there. Good genetics. Look like Jesus. That's funny. It is Sunday, so... But I don't even know if y'all know Sunday is something totally different. Florida, Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah, Sunday, bro. Sunday is like the real Sabbath is Saturday. That's the last day of the week. Sunday is actually the first day of the week. But y'all go, like, I'm not even gonna really explain this shit. I want y'all to go and do some homework for y'all. So go look up the true meaning of Sunday. That's all I'm gonna say. Look up the true Florida, not Georgia. I'm on the Florida-Georgia line, but Jacksonville is in Florida. But I'm on the Florida-Georgia line and shit like that. But yeah. Somebody said I'm trying to look like Jesus. And we had somebody say they put a demon spirit on us. I'm like, man, if you don't sit your goofy ass down, so what I said, he put, hey, y'all gotta go look back in the comment section. Somebody said they put a demon spirit on oh, bro, I'm covered under the blood under Jesus Christ. I'm covered under the blood, my nigga. Like, stop playing with me out here, bro. Ain't no weapon formed against me shall motherfucking prosper.
He's right, you know.
Reporting on mainstream news, and even they're now picking up. They're a bit late. All right,
So look, y'all, I got a couple people in
the
this
story for a minute.
Had a couple folks. So what do y'all think? Do y'all believe in aliens? Do y'all believe in life from other planets? Do y'all believe that there's things out there that we don't know about? Like put your look, that shit went to zero when I said that. But yeah, if you believe that it's life outside of our planet, hey, comment in the comment section.
All right, probably a month plus now at this point. But people are starting to notice these missing and suspiciously murdered and deceased scientists, all connected to UFO.
Hey, John 3:16, man. I'm talking about, hey. Put our hands together for the Lord. I'm talking about Jesus. So we're gonna put our hands together for him out here.
He's right, you know.
I'm talking about, if y'all don't believe, I need y'all to believe.
What is he doing? He's beginning to believe.
So look, do y'all believe that there's life outside this planet? That's all I want to know. That's what we talking about. But yeah, Jesus. But I like the fact that you came into the Miss. I think that's me, she, shall me. Me, shall me. Okay, me, shall me came in with the Bible verse and things of that nature. We had somebody come in before that with some, they talking about they did a spell on us or some shit like. They was like, hey, shit, we gonna put them spirits on you. Like, man, if you don't sit your goofy ass down somewhere, boy, cut it out, bro. We ain't, bro, I'm not scared of this. You think I'm scared of the devil, bro? The devil run half the world, nigga. I ain't never been scared, bro.
It's these missing and suspiciously murdered and deceased scientists, all connected to UFOs. It's happening, it's real.
There's a story that caught our attention. We're talking about a number of U.S. scientists, some connected to very sensitive research, who have...
So look, scientists that have been connected to research. Listen now, scientists that has been connected to research on UAPBs, UFOs, and motherfucking entities that are not from this planet. Come on. No, I'm gonna let him say it. I ain't gonna say it.
Died or disappeared. Let's break down what we know.
Died or disappeared. Come on, dog. Man, cut it out, bro. They died or disappeared. This right here, bro. This shit right here. This some real shit, bro. This real, man.
so far. We're going to start with Carl Grillmar. Carl Grillmar, pictured here, was an astrophysicist at Caltech. He worked on a NASA-supported...
Astrophysicist. We ain't talking about no little rapper from the hood. We ain't talking about no little gangster. We ain't talking about no gangster. We talking about an astrophysicist. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Space telescope project in infrared systems. Now, he was shot and killed at his home just 2 months ago. Then there's Frank Maywald. He was a senior scientist at NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab, focused on advanced satellite systems, and he died nearly 2 years ago. But his cause of death has never been made public.
I haven't heard about the Bob Lazar stuff. No, I know about Bob Lazar, but I haven't seen the new documentary. I've been looking at Bob Lazar for a long time, bro. I'm talking about longer than one of my kids been living, bro. And my youngest daughter, 10 years old. So I've been looking at Bob Lazar for at least maybe damn near 20 years, bro. So I haven't seen the new one because they say, they say because I remember when he was missing for a long time, he got low on there, but yeah, I gotta go check. I just screenshotted it. I'm gonna check it out. It's called S4. I'm gonna check it out. Dropped last week on Prime. Okay, cool.
Meanwhile, Monica Reza also reportedly connected to NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab project. She went missing last summer.
And see, sometime, bro, like, you gotta watch some of that shit because it just be like, they be trying to feed you into a certain narrative. Like, this is, go watch it really good. Okay, cool. So it's like, they'll feed you into a certain narrative so you will feel a certain type of way about the situation. But they won't really tell you, how can I put it? They won't really tell you everything you need to know going into the situation. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna tell y'all about aliens, this and that. We're gonna let you know, but they dropping breadcrumbs. They're not letting us know the whole gist of what this actually means for the world. Just everything, bro. Like, this shit gonna change everything, bro, because if you got shit from another planet that could take me to their planet and I could live on their planet, bro, like, this shit about to get ugly, bro. Like, shit about to get wicked out here, man. Like, you dig?
He's right,
While hiking in California, no trace. It keeps going. There's William McCaslin.
Man, AI, hey, bro, when they hook up, I don't even know if y'all know about quantum computers. Like, they got the first big quantum computer they had was the D-Wave, D-W-A-V-E, the D-Wave. But, bro, them folks fuck around and hook up AI to the D-Wave, to a quantum computer. Y'all go just look up, cause see, I might be talking, but it might be really going over some people's heads. Some people might understand what I'm talking about. But look up quantum computer D-Wave, look up quantum computers, then also look up quantum computers connected with AI. Jesus Christ is King. Yes, he is.
General. He too is missing. He's a former head of Air Force Research Lab and oversaw advanced space and surveillance programs. He's been missing since February. Reports say he once
all these people motherfucking missing that know about all the UFO shit. How is this? Right. And then the thing about it is these are not people that we like know about like that. Like, we know about celebrities and politicians and movie stars and shit. We know about them. I don't know about no motherfucking somebody that know about basically just shit that we don't really we study it in school, but we don't go beyond that when we get out of school to broaden the horizon of our intelligence on it. And it's things like it says, I just subscribed to your channel. Appreciate you. Take it easy. What's up, bro? Take it easy. It said put your hat backwards. All right, send me $20 on Cash App. I'll put my hat backwards. It says go to for trailer and see what you're missing. All right, let me see. Hold on. Let me see. See, I don't want to start the video. No, let me see something right quick. Cause I already like we only at the beginning of this shit, so this shit kind of like hold on. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up on this phone. Give me a second. Yeah, let me do it on this phone. Let me see what going. Let me see what going, Bridget. The boy said what? Hey, what my man name is again? It said. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, Bob Lazar. That's his name. Damn, boy. Hey, Cooper Flag, boy. Coop gonna be. Hey, Coop might be better than. If I say anybody, he might be better than Larry Bird. I say Coop might be better than Larry Bird. We'll say that. Hold on, y'all. I'm mixing all this shit together. Sports, UFOs and shit. What shorts are you wearing? What shorts? I don't know, bro. I don't like, bro. I be getting this shit from the Goodwill, nigga. I buy my clothes from Goodwill. I don't be worrying about that shit, bro. What kind of shorts I got on? I don't know. I just throw it in the bag. That's all I do. Throw that bitch in the bag, bro.
He's right, you know.
Yeah, bro, I throw that shit in the bag, bro. I don't get no. I'm like motherfucking Cam Newton out here, man. I just go out there, bitch, and buy what the fuck I want to get from Goodwill and come on back home, bro. Damn, what we supposed to be looking at? Oh, Bob Lazar. Bob Lazar. S4 movie. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if they got the whole movie on here right quick. Let me see. Bob Lazar 2026 is a documentary directed. Okay, hold on. Amazon Prime. So yeah, okay. Hold on. Let me go back right quick. Let me see something. Hold on. Bob Lazar movie. What they call it? Trailer. I just want to see what he's talking about right quick though. Hold on, Bridget. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. It said Rotten Tomatoes. Let me look at the IMDb. Let me look at that shit. This shit crazy, bro. It said, guys, a duster. Who is a duster? F for trailer. Oh, no. I'm looking it up right now. I'm trying to see what they're talking about. It said, what pants are you wearing? First they asked what shorts am I wearing. Then it said, what pants am I wearing? I don't know, bro. I couldn't tell you, bro. It's dust. Somebody said Bob Lazar. It keeps saying Bob Lazar is dust. What the fuck does that mean? Like, what does dust mean? Yeah, what does dust mean? What does dust mean? Bob Lazar. Official trailer 2025. Bob Lazar story official. Hold on. See, I ain't got the app, so they won't let me watch it. Oh, let me put it on YouTube. Let me see. Put it on YouTube. I'm going to Google and watch it. Trying to watch it. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. It says she called him a small boy. Wait for it. I don't know. I might want to watch that. That's why I hate going on live. I mean, not going on live, but being on live and trying to find stuff because it be shit I be wanting to watch. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Bob Lazar. Cause it should be big on. Oh, there it go. S4. There it go right there. S426. Let me see if I gotta put the trailer with it. See what's going on. Hold on, brother. Why they keep asking me what shorts am I wearing? Like, bro, you good, bro? He said aliens abducted him. If you're dust, it means you're dust on the shelf like a bomb. Bro, I don't know, bro. I can't, I can't really, I can't say because I don't know, but hold on, y'all, let me look at this.
Some of the technology should be kept secret until we have a handle on everything, but certainly the overview of what happened. Just
disclosure is actually happening at this point.
not be a secret from anyone, not just the American people, but the rest of the world. Think it'll ever come out?
I said that earlier though. I said it ain't just gonna be America, it's gonna be the world. It's gonna be the whole world. So it's gonna be like, yeah, I just seen it. Yeah, that shit. It look like it probably might be decent, bro. It might be decent, bro. Like, I don't know, bro, 'cause a lot of this shit be fanciful and a lot of this shit be like the number one facts really true. Like the shit I've been watching with Trapmore Ross channel, orated by Trap Lord Ross, I ain't even gonna say a lot of y'all, bro. Trap Lord Ross done broke into a whole nother facet of reacting and shit. Like, for real. I fucks with him. And, I've been fucking with him on all this gang shit and all this other shit for a long time. But, bruh, this alien shit, when he got on that, I really was, I would tap in on every video, bro.
Reports say he once oversaw funding connected to a project that also included Monica Reza. Now, there's more.
What the fuck?
It's actually great.
What the fuck is Monica Reza? Y'all go check out Trapmore Ross channel. Y'all go check him out, dog. He very informative. Good information. And he has a wide array he does government. I'm talking about he do the Illuminati. Somebody said Area 52 pockets. We're gonna have to play that again for that. Like, so you gotta go to his actual name is his first name that he came out with. Well, I don't know if it was his first name, but I know it's the name that he brought to the public. Trap Lore, Lore Ross, ROSS. But he has a channel called Trap More, MORE Ross. So you can check him out, but he got a lot of different content, bro. But I started following him because of the whole, the whole Cali stuff, and just his reactions on certain things. But when he started talking about the aliens and stuff, and when he started talking about the government, like it kind of put him to the side when it comes to reacting compared to all this other shit. Like, okay, all right, somebody got shot, they were fighting, somebody got in the record label, somebody cheating on their girl, this and that. Okay, boom. But ever since I was young, I always want to know about, first off, life on other planets, because I just had a fascination with that. Also, as I got older, I started looking at government and started trying to see, what was going on, what I was missing, because I never was invested in it as a youngster when it comes to the American government things, even different governments around the country. Like, I wasn't invested in it. Hold on, somebody want to be a mod? Shit, send me $10 on Cash App, bro. You definitely could be a mod. But hold on, oh yeah, default, bro. That default. Hey, okay, so you must have looked at his channel, cause he got a whole bunch of shit on David, bro. We don't. Bro, I'm about so sick of fucking David shit, bro. I'm sick of his shit. That man, he's still walking around free. That's crazy.
There's more.
They, bro, Diddy ain't. Well, they don't have no solid information that Diddy killed anybody. But David walking around and they found an unalive body in his car of an underage woman, bro. Come on.
It's actually crazy seeing this reported on Fox News like weeks after I started reporting on it, and people calling me crazy. They were saying this is nonsense. You're clickbaiting. You're doing conspiracies now.
Somebody, bruh. And in the beginning, I was like, I already had said that. I was like, they gonna try to say he something like, oh, he crazy, he talking all this alien stuff and this and that, and bruh, that shit, bruh, you can't worry about what the naysayers say. When you do something, you do it on your own, bruh. And that's why I like about Trap Lord Ross and the Trap More Ross channel that he's presenting this on. I just like the fact how he just went above and beyond what regular YouTubers are just talking about in his specter, because he was in a certain specter and then he graduated. So, hey, bro, to talk about government and unknown things, that's deep to me.
Not, you know what I mean? Not so funny now. I was on this story from time ago.
Mexico. Melissa Casais. She has been missing since last summer. She worked at Los Alamos National Lab. She had an administrative role, but reportedly also had security clearances. Just months earlier that she went missing, so too did Anthony Chavez, also connected to Los Alamos, an engineer. He disappeared during a walk. No signs, no answers.
The man went for a walk and disappeared. Man, cut it out, bro. The man went for a walk and disappeared. How? What Kanye West say? How, Sway? How?
And finally, there's Nuno Loureiro. Remember Nuno Loureiro? He was the MIT researcher focused on nuclear fusion and was shot and killed in his Massachusetts home last December. It was the case of the Brown.
So somebody dealing with nuclear fusion. We ain't talking about Crips, Bloods, GDs, BDs. We ain't talking about none of that. Gangster decide. We ain't talking about none of that, bro. We talking about a nuclear physicist. Man, cut it out, bro. Like, this shit, bro. You can't make this shit up.
Shooter. It's a separate case with no confirmed links to the others. But here's the key point. Authorities have not connected these cases, but look at the overlap. The same handful of institutions, NASA, Air Force Research, Los Alamos Laboratory. So, could they be connected? Or is this something else entirely?
Crazy that this is hitting the mainstream now, okay? It's actually crazy. It's saying should be on the front page of Reddit. I mean, really, what the F's going on? So maybe they found out what's going to happen soon and the aliens took them somewhere to keep them quiet, not ruin the surprise. Somehow, I don't think it'll be a nice surprise.
Nah, bro, they're not going to. See, this shit like this, bro, they're not. They worrying about talking about a damn war and all this other goofy ass shit. They talking about a fucking war and I mean, not. Only people getting killed in this war is innocent people and and innocent soldiers. Well, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna say nothing else about
Right.
that. Scratch
Okay,
that,
it
y'all.
is
Scratch that
actually
last
crazy.
comment.
People saying domestic free body problem could be aliens doing it still. People saying it comes across like whatever they saw in their job was so important to tell us that they ended up on this list. So perhaps some of these scientists were recruited for a secret project and we're not being told because it falls under national security. That would be one possibility. We would need to investigate the fields in which these scientists specialize. Or perhaps these scientists were eliminated because they know things that fall under national security. Either way, the disappearance of these scientists is a cause for concern. Something ain't right, and it doesn't explain the deaths. Okay? Doesn't explain the deaths. It's crazy. So there will be more sightings that have been posted. So there's some drillers in Northwestern Territories that recently.
Hey man, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. I gotta go to work tomorrow. So hit y'all up. Hit y'all up tomorrow. I might go live from work tomorrow. Well, yeah, I might go live from work tomorrow. Fuck it. Anyway, I want y'all to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit notification bell. I know we could have had a longer live tonight. Fuck it. I might keep going. Let's go.
He captured footage showing a massive unexplained object hovering in the sky. This was just 2 days ago.
Alien time, nigga. Got your ass. So I'm about to play this. I'm about to cook me something right quick, and I'm gonna come back. I'll be right back, y'all. But I'm about to play this.
For the first time in modern history, college student graduates are more unemployed than high school students.
God damn. He said, in the first time in history, college graduates are more unemployed than high school graduates.
Today, those jobs are just disappearing because there's so much.
I don't know. I don't know if y'all know what that voice is. That's Tim Robbins.
Confusion out there. So many people are overwhelmed because there's a new product every day or week, and they don't even know where to start. You got to make sure that all of us are AI enabled. And if you don't have AI, you're not going to be replaced by AI. You're going to be replaced by someone who knows how to use AI.
Northwestern Territories that recently captured footage showing a massive unexplained object hovering in the sky. This was just 2 days ago.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that, bro? What the fuck is that?
Now that to me looks like the moon, but is it moving? It's moving a little quick. It's moving like Pac-Man, quick. Look how fast it's moving over that chain now.
What is that? Oh, it was the moon, man. What the fuck, bro? I don't know, man. It's fucking moving, though. Fucking UFO, man.
Look at the star. So it's moving faster than this little star or light work back.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
So I will say this, people of this planet, we have more pertinent things to think about than rap beefs, gang wars, even wars amongst countries. We got something more important we need to be worried about, because why y'all think Trump, when he first was the president, he branched out the military to, I think it was Space Force or something like that. But when Trump was the president the first time, he branched out to the military how we could conduct military actions in space. Why y'all think he did that? And he just happened to be the president again when the disclosure is going on. Come on, man. Damn, this shit right here.
It looks like that Star
I don't know what
with it. Whatever that dot is.
No fucking idea.
Dang.
Ain't no problem. I don't know what the hell I done done. Crazy, dude.
That's fucked, bro.
That's how you know this shit. It's a white boy. They like, that shit's fucked, bro.
That is bizarre. That is bizarre. Okay, so that's the latest sighting. Okay, people saying noteworthy moment. The star above the shape flashes while another star becomes visible for a few seconds. Very strange. Awesome catch. Honest reaction filmed out of sight. When your little orb tells you it needs a cloud for school tomorrow at 8:45. Says there's actually two little escorting lights, C-51s. There's an orb floating along with it too. So scary. All right. Crazy spooky. And even the Daily Mail have reported on this, on some of these things that have been going on. Actually, no, I'm going to show you something else first. So there's actually been reports for years now, all the way back since the 50s, that apparently President Dwight D. Eisenhower actually had a secret meeting with extraterrestrial beings at the Edwards Air Force Base. They're saying that there was actually meetings between the president and aliens. That's what they're saying.
Let me ask this question on the nuclear side, right? You know, you hear stories about, you know, a lot of times when the aliens show up is when we're in war or nuclear, you know, fears and all this stuff. And then you hear about the time where Eisenhower's on vacation and he steps away for a few days. Apparently, allegedly, he met with aliens because aliens said, you give us the nuclear stuff, we're going to give you some powerful technology. The world was so worried about it that even Associated Press reported that Eisenhower's dead. He died from, you know, cancer or heart attack. They just made up some kind of story. Right. And he was alive all along. Now, you know, some say that's a myth, some say that's true.
No, I have a document from the Ministry of Defense.
I want to hear it.
Well, that's in here too. And there was a man who reported out about that meeting. It was at Muroc, M-U-R-O-C. It's sort of near where Edwards Air Force Base is now. It didn't exist at the time in 1950. Yeah, that did happen.
Okay, even the Daily Mail reported on the incident.
It happened. But yeah, that did happen.
So saying this really happened, okay? Even the Daily Mail reported on the incident. They reported on apparent secret meetings with the president. President Eisenhower had 3 secret meetings with aliens, former Pentagon consultant claims. This is mainstream media. This was all the way in 2012, this was reported. So the ex-president met with extraterrestrials on 3 separate occasions at a New Mexico air base. Eisenhower and the FBI officials organized the meetings by sending out telepathic messages. What?
Telepathic messages?
So basically it says that...
Man, this shit sounds like something different right here, bro. So Eisenhower done sent out telepathic messages to extraterrestrials, and they came and had a meeting with him. This shit right here sounds crazy, dog.
In 1954, Timothy Good claimed that he actually, the ex-president met the aliens. Okay, they organized it with telepathic messages. Apparently, the 2 parties met up on 3 separate occasions, and there were many witnesses. Conspiracy theorists have circulated increased rumors in recent months. The meeting between the commander-in-chief and people from another planet took place. The claims from Mr. Good, a former U.S. Congress and Pentagon consultant, are the first made publicly by a respected and prominent academic. Speaking on Frank Skinner's BBC 2 Current Affairs show, Opinionated, he said governments around the world have been in regular contact with aliens for decades. Aliens have made both formal and informal contact with thousands of people throughout the world from all walks of life. People were asking why aliens didn't go to somebody important like Barack Obama. He said, well, certainly I can tell you that in 1954, Eisenhower had 3 encounters, including at Air Force bases in New Mexico. He added there were many witnesses. Eisenhower, president from 53 to 61, he had from 5 other planets. 5-star general of the U.S. Army, who commanded the Allied forces in Europe during World War II, was also clean on space program. His meeting with cosmic life forms was said to have taken place while officials said that he was on vacation in Palm Springs, California. Always something going on in fucking Palm Springs, isn't it? The initial meeting is supposed to have taken place with aliens who were Nordic in appearance, but eventually the agreement was signed with a race called Alien Greys. There's some sexy Nordic aliens, apparently. Mr. Good added, we know that up to 90% of all UFO reports can be explained in conventional terms. However, I would say millions of people worldwide have actually seen the real thing. Classified documents released stating that Winston Churchill might have ordered a UFO sighting to be kept secret. UFO seen over the east coast of England by an RAF reconnaissance plane returning from a mission in France or Germany towards the end of the war. And Churchill was apparently discussing how to deal with UFO sightings with Eisenhower. This is coming from the very top people. And another letter from Dr. Gerald Light formally would apparently confirm the same thing back in 1954 as well. This was a letter where Gerald Light appeared to open up about this. Said, my dear friend, I've just returned from the Moon Rock. The report is true, devastatingly true. I made the journey in company with Franklin Allen of the Hearst Papers and Edwin Norse of Brookings Institute and Bishop McIntyre of LA. When we were allowed to enter the restricted section after about 6 hours in which we checked on every possible item, event, incident, and aspect of our personal and public lives, I had a distinct feeling that the world had come to an end with fantastic realism. For I've never seen so many human beings in a state of complete collapse and confusion as they realized their own world had indeed.
My bad, I'm back. I had to cut it off for a quick little second. But yeah, we're gonna hit the
did with such finality as to beg a description. The reality of the other plane aeroforms is now and forever removed from the realms of speculation and made a rather painful part of the consciousness of every responsible scientific and political group. They're saying that their whole worlds were shattered when they found out this shit was real. So during my 2 days visit, I saw 5 separate and distinct types of aircraft being studied and handled by our Air Force officials with the assistance and permission of the Etherians. I have no words to express my reactions. It has finally happened. It's now a matter of history. President Eisenhower, as you may already know, was spirited over to Muroc one night to visit during his visit to Palm Springs recently, and it's my conviction that he will ignore the terrific conflict between the various authorities to go directly to the people via radio or television. If the impasse continues much longer, from what I could gather, an official statement to the contrary is being prepared for a delivery about the middle of May. So they're saying they're going to lie about it. It happened, and they're all going to lie about it. So I'll leave it to your own excellent powers of deduction to construct a fitting picture of the mental and emotional pandemonium that is now shattering the consciousness of hundreds of our scientific authorities and all the pundits of the various specialized knowledges that make up our current physics. He said that there's mental pandemonium amongst the scientists that have to look at these real-life aliens that have been discovered. It says, in some instance, I could not stifle a wave of pity that arose in my own being as I watched the pathetic bewilderment of rather brilliant brains struggling to make some sort of rational explanation which would enable them to retain their familiar theories and concept. I thanked my own destiny for having long ago pushed...
Man, one thing I swear about Chuck LaRock, bro, he can read fast as a morning. I mean, I can read that fast, bro, but it's just like, I would just be skimming through it. I mean, I could read that fast, but it's just like, you know, when you read fast like that, you're not really. I would have to just. I'm a type person. I'm a visual person, so I gotta watch it back to just break down what I was reading.
Into the metaphysical woods and compelled me to find my way out. What strong minds cringe before totally irreconcilable aspects of science is not a pleasant thing. I've forgotten how commonplace things as dematerialization of solid objects have become to my own mind. The coming and going of an etheric or spirit body has been so familiar to me these many years, I've forgotten that such a manifestation could snap the mental balance of a man not so conditioned. I shall never forget those 48 hours at Muroc. So he's saying that he saw scientists literally losing their minds and having to relearn everything because it turned out these aliens are true. It's insane. So in May 2010, former Arkansas State Representative Mark Elroy actually also went on the record to discuss his own findings with regard to alien life.
I would like to submit to our nation my personal testimony of one document related to one of these ongoing topics, which I saw while in office serving on the State Federal Relations and Veterans Affairs Committee. The document I saw was an official brief to President Eisenhower. To the best of my memory, this brief was pervaded with a sense of hope, and it informed President Eisenhower of the continued presence of extraterrestrial beings here in the United States of America. The brief seemed to indicate that a meeting between the President and some of these visitors could be arranged as appropriate if desired. The tone of the brief indicated to me that there was no need for concern, since these visitors were in no way causing any harm or had any intention whatsoever of causing any disruption then or in the future. While I can't verify the times or places or that.
So I'm just trying to figure out why they're here. Why did you come to Earth? I just want to know why. Like, what's the reasoning?
Any meeting or meetings occurred directly
Is there something that you're supposed to tell us, or you know what I'm saying?
between Eisenhower and these visitors. Because of his optimism in his farewell address in 1961, I personally believe that Eisenhower did indeed meet with these extraterrestrial off-world astronauts. I hope my personal
Extraterrestrial off-world astronauts. So what does that look like? What does that even entail? Extraterrestrial off-world astronaut. Like, hold on, let me look that up. Give me a second, bro. Let me just see what the hell that even means. What is an extraterrestrial off? And what he said? Hold on, we gotta run that shit. What is an extraterrestrial? Hold on, y'all.
Someone will aid the nation in its quest for continued enlightenment. I am honored
It's in.
meet with these extraterrestrials and these visitors.
Okay, hold on.
Because of his optimism in his farewell address in 1961, I personally believe that Eisenhower did indeed meet with these extraterrestrial off-world astronauts. I hope my personal testimony will aid the nation in its quest for continued enlightenment. I am honored.
It's insane, okay? Now, there's more, okay? There's more examples. So, in 1993, Albert Einstein's assistant, Dr. Shirley Wright, would claim that she and Einstein were present in Roswell in 1947 to examine the recovered alien life forms. This is insane.
All I recall is several people using the word Roswell, and that was
Extraterrestrial life refers to life that originates from another world rather than Earth. While no life has been discovered yet, astrologists studies places like Mars, Europa, and Titan to find evidence of microbes, and search for intelligent life is ongoing. Off-world alien astronaut accident. Well, ancient astronaut theory, a set of pseudoscientific beliefs, also called paleocontact, proposing that intelligent extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in ancient times and influenced human development and technologies and religion. Hold on, y'all be right back. Man, I done turned my damn channel into the History Channel tonight.
and that must be where the crash occurred then, and then they brought them to the other place. It looked like at an airport where there was like a rather good-sized building, a hangar, where they had the spaceship and then where they had the bodies. Was it an intact ship? No. No, it was badly damaged. Was there anything written on the ship? No. Not anything I saw, no. But I came up at the time I saw it. Can you describe what it looked like? Yeah, they didn't let me do that, but the other people were permitted to do that because they were very curious about knowing what kind of materials they were. The body of the ship was The body of the ship was what I would call today rather a reflective material, but when you looked at it and you were close to it, it was rather dull. So it had to be energy reflective or translucent or glowing.
Teach some useful Chinese phrases. Ni hao, yeah.
Or glowing.
So it's insane, all right? They're saying Einstein and his assistant pulled up and linked up with the aliens, all right? They didn't want to have any trouble. They was just locked in. It was just locked in, linking up with the president. And so she would basically go on to explain some crazy shit. She would basically say that these entities reportedly explained to the humans that they were just seeking a new home.
Well, this one indicated, at least telepathically, like they don't have a sex like we do, so I can't say he or she or something. It indicated that they were exploring intergalactic space, what we would call intergalactic space, we would call it that, search of better source than where they were. They were running into a problem where they are trapped because of some physical conditions, energy-wise, and they needed to go some other place. And so we took it that they were wanting to maybe colonize some other place. And they were finding that Earth was entirely unsuitable, and that's why because they found out that we are not at their level at all, so they had nothing to fear from us.
So they're saying that these aliens, this is correct, I can't believe I'm saying this. She's saying that the aliens said telepathically that they had an energy problem on their home planet and that they were intergalactically searching for a new home. And they said the conditions on Earth was all fucked up. They wasn't rocking with Earth. They said, nah, we're going to...
Hold on. Let me listen.
Us on Earth. We ain't trying to hurt nobody. We're just trying to find a new spot to call home. And she would go on to describe the physical appearance of them aliens.
9. I saw 9. 8 bodies, and then later we communicated with that one, so there were 9. And can you describe they were? Oh, I sure can. I remember that very well. They were a very light, soft, gray, I'd call it grayish green, really. And they had a slim, lean, they had no nose, but they had markings where a nose opening would be. They had eyes and a mouth, no eyebrows. They had ears. They had very forehead, and I'd say relative to the rest of their body. And the ones that I saw were approximately maybe 5 feet tall, 5 feet 5, something like that. They're small by what a man did on Earth. What did their eyes look like? Their eyes were enormous. They were very prominent. They were the most obvious thing you'd see on their face. Were there any pupils? Colors, but I never saw any pupils. What color were they? They were almost brown-black. They were very, very dark.
Right. I just can't believe this is real. I can't believe this is insane. Okay, they're saying that aliens really got big eyes, no noses, holes to breathe through, giant, no pupil eyes, giant foreheads, bigger than their bodies, slender, grey skin. What the fuck? Okay, I can't believe that. But look, it is what it is. Apparently, at every level of government, they know that they're real. You've got J.D. Vance calling them demons. I just can't believe it. Okay, so look, I'm going to be digging deeper into this. I might do a full-blown investigation into the UFO murder soon, but I am honestly gobsmacked by what I'm reading. And I understand why scientists would be losing their minds over this, because it's like, you got to relearn everything you thought you knew. So let me know what you thought of that. I'll keep you guys updated if I hear any more crazy shit in the UFO files, but I am honestly mind-blown by this. So yeah, anyway, I hope you found that interesting. I'll be back tomorrow with some more content. Done 4 videos for you back to back today. I hope you enjoyed those, all different types of topics. So yeah, we active in the new.
Yeah, we had to be y'all check out Trap More Ross channel, Orated by Trap Lower Ross. Okay, y'all, hold on. Let me see. Hey, y'all, 5 years ago we lost DMX, man. Rest in peace, brother. He died a day before he probably died on the 12th. He died on my daughter's birthday. Damn, that's crazy. Oh yeah, today is my daughter's birthday, y'all. Y'all hit the cash app up for my little girl, man. Let me see. Trump is not in control anymore. Jang Academy.
So today I want to talk about something that I think is the most important question in geopolitics right now. And it is this: is Donald Trump actually in control of America? Now, before you answer that, I know what most of you are thinking. Of course he is. He's the president. He fires people every week. He's on Truth Social every morning. He looks very much in control. But I want to argue today that this is an illusion. And I want to use game theory and structural history to show you that Donald Trump, the man who campaigned on being the ultimate deal maker, the ultimate strongman, is not actually running America. He is being run by forces that were in place long before he arrived and will be in place long after he leaves. Okay, so let's begin. Now, the first thing I want to do is give you a thought experiment, okay? Because I think this thought experiment will make everything clear. Imagine you are a new CEO. You walk into a massive company, and on your first day, your VP of Finance comes to you and says, "Boss, here's the situation. We have 39 trillion in debt. If our credit rating drops even slightly, our interest payments double and we go bankrupt." Your VP of Defense comes to you and says, "Boss, if we lose control of the oil lanes in the Gulf, our dollar loses its reserve currency status. If that happens, we cannot borrow cheaply. Game over." Your VP of Foreign Policy, which is basically Marco Rubio, comes to you and says, "Boss, Iran is the biggest threat in the Middle East. We need to act now." And your VP of Sales, who in this case is Israel, comes to you and says, "Boss, we've been telling you for 30 years, Iran must be stopped. And by the way, all your biggest donors agree." Now, in this situation, are you really making a free decision, or is the decision already made for you before you even sit down? That is the situation Donald Trump walked into, and that is what I want to explain today. So let me go through this carefully, because I want to give you 5 forces that are actually running America right now. And I want to show you, using game theory, why Trump cannot escape any of them, even if he wanted to. The first force is the military-industrial complex. Okay, now I've talked about this before, but I want to go deeper today. The military-industrial complex was not born in this administration. It was born after World War II. Before World War II, America did not have a standing professional army. Why? Because the founding fathers were very clear. A standing army is a threat to the liberty of the American people. They had just fought a revolution to get rid of the British professional army. The last thing they wanted was to create a new one. But to fight World War I and World War II, America had no choice. They had to build an army. The problem is, once you build that apparatus, and once that apparatus wins, it doesn't want to go away. Because if it goes away, all the contractors lose their contracts. All the generals lose their jobs. All the lobbying firms lose their clients. So what happens? The apparatus stays. And to justify its existence, it needs an enemy. So after World War II, you get the Cold War. After the Cold War, you get the War on Terror. After the War on Terror, you get this. The enemy changes. The apparatus remains. Now think about this using game theory. There is a concept called the principal-agent problem. Okay, in theory, the president, Trump, is the principal. He gives orders. The military establishment is the agent. It executes those orders. But here's the problem. The agent has its own interests, contracts, budgets, institutional survival. And so what the agent does over time is, it shapes the information that reaches the principal. It controls which options get presented. It frames what looks dangerous and what looks safe. And slowly, without the principal even realizing it, the agent begins to control the principal. So when Trump sits down and asks, "What do we do about Iran?" the options he receives are prepared by people whose careers depend on military action. The briefings he gets are written by institutions whose budgets grow in wartime. Is it any surprise that war looks like the only rational option? Trump did not choose war because he wanted war. He chose war because the system around him made every other option look weak or dangerous. And look at the evidence. Defense contractor stocks surged the moment the Iran strikes began. Raytheon, Lockheed Martin, General Dynamics, all posting record revenues right now. The Pentagon budget keeps growing regardless of who is president. In Trump's first term, he avoided new wars. In his second term, he launched one within months. What changed? Not Trump. The apparatus around Trump. Okay, the second force is something I want to call agenda control. And the main character here is Marco Rubio. Now, when Trump won his second term, everyone was asking, who will he put in charge of foreign policy? And he chose Marco Rubio as Secretary of State. Rubio is one of the most hawkish neoconservatives in American politics. He has been calling for regime change in Iran for decades. He has never met a military intervention he did not love. Now, Trump himself said he wanted to end wars. He mocked the neoconservatives in his first term. He called them disasters. And then he put one of the biggest neoconservatives in charge of his entire foreign policy apparatus. Why? Because in American politics, if you want to look tough, you surround yourself with people who look tough. And Marco Rubio looks tough. But here's the game theory. Whoever controls which options reach the decision maker controls the outcome. Rubio and the neoconservative wing control what Trump sees, the briefings, the intelligence, the list of allies to call, the list of threats to emphasize. Trump sees the world through the frame that Rubio and his team construct, and that frame always points toward confrontation. So you have a man who campaigned on America First, who said he would end wars, who said he was different from the establishment, executing a foreign policy that looks almost identical to the neoconservative playbook that has governed Washington for 30 years. And the reason is simple. You control the information. You control the decision. Okay, the third force, and this one people talk about a lot, but I don't think they understand the game theory properly. Israel. Now,
Hey, GPS, man, I'm about to get up off here, bro. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to work in a little while, but a couple hours. But I hit you back tomorrow, man. Peace on.